So expand and fortify. This is what I think about all the time. It's just like a military operation. When someone wants to take over a territory, they expand their territory, but then they got to come behind it and fortify it, right? They got to fortify the territory. And our business is the same. Our business is the same, although we're not taking over territory in a negative light. We're taking over territory by expanding good news, right? We're expanding positivity. So, how do we expand our territories? We expand with relationships with clients, and we also expand with teams and new army of brokers and new relationships with our clients. So, I'm going to come back to that in a moment. But before we do, let's go into today's story. This is a great story of a funding that usually would get declined by us. In fact, it was declined by every one of our providers. It's a real estate investing company out of Massachusetts. The broker is eFunder Capital. This is a highly restricted, highly risk industry. It's a real estate investment company with not only is it highly restricted and highly prohibited, almost all of our lenders do decline this and did. However, we have a strong relationship with one provider who said, we'll give it a try. We only got one approval, strong business, one approval, who would otherwise usually be a decline. They're trying to provide offers on every package received for us right now, but you can't always do that. It's got to make sense, but they're willing to take a little risk on this one. Revenue is about $46,000 to $53,000 a month. The lender decided to provide a starter type funding. Starter type is, hey, this is too risky for us. We don't really want to do it, but maybe we'll give them a little bit. So it's much lower than they would give on a non-restricted industry. They only offer them $25,000. They're doing 46 to 53. It's about 50%, but they got an offer. They got an offer instead of a decline. It's at a 1.41 flex rate. And there's a seasoning period of about 60 days. So that means if they make good payment for about 60 days, that's what happens with starter deals, then they can generally get them more money. So that's what we're looking to do, is give this company a chance to prove. Everyone, please mute yourself. Give them a chance to prove that they can not only take the payment, but repay the payment. And then if so, they'll give them more space. So that was an interesting one. eFunder Capital, congrats on that. Just so you all know, real estate investing is a restricted industry. It's not worth going there. If you have a client, they can try, but you don't want to focus on that industry because 99 out of 100 deals is going to be declined. All right. It's a restricted industry. It's like going to law firms. They're going to be declined, right? Pawn shops, going to be declined. Adult bookstores, adult dance, whatever adult bars declined. So no sense in going to those places. We can't get those approved at all, but here's a story of one that got approved in a real estate investing. Okay. Expand and fortify. Here's the opening thought. Campaigns are won on the ground, right? One move at a time. Whether you're playing chess, it's one move at a time. You don't win a war from the command tent, right? You win it by advancing and fortifying the territory. So today is the first day of the week. Today is day one of the week. Okay. Today feeds the whole week. The week feeds the rest of November. The rest of November feeds how we finish 2025. And how we finish 2025 is how we launch into 2026. If you don't think about these things, then you don't understand momentum, and you want to start thinking about momentum. Okay. There's two types of soldiers: those who wait for orders and those who just advance the line. You want to be one who advances the line of your territory. And then you also have to fortify your territory. So as we expand, one conversation at a time, one funding at a time, one relationship at a time, one new recruit of a broker at a time, as we do that, what happens is we become a strong army of relationships, right? Through new soldiers, through new relationships, we have expanded our territory. Now we got to come through and fortify the territory with follow-ups, nurturing relationships, onboarding new brokers the right way. You become a trusted ally for all the people that you're meeting. So the ground isn't digital, it's local. You can take territory digitally. You can. In fact, you can do a lot bigger territory digitally than you can locally in a shorter period of time. It's just harder. It's very hard to take digital territory because even if you get a message in front of somebody, you don't really become remembered. So it's hard to fortify a territory unless you're a digital expert and you know how to do digital videos and Zooms and all these digital media. If you can do it, hey, great. You're an influencer. You've already fortified a territory of followers. If you haven't, it's very difficult to do. It's not hard to do locally. How do you do it locally? Presence. That's it, just presence. To take a territory and expand it locally just means be present, be interested in their business, get to know why they're doing what they're doing, help them out. It can be done through telephone, through text, through phone call, and local visits, right? So as you're going out there to expand the territory, keeping in mind that today feeds this week. This week feeds this month feeds this year feeds 2026. It all starts with today, you taking action though, right? You have to have at least 3 or 4 conversations today with new business owners. You have to have at least 3 or 4 conversations today with business owners you talked to in the past to Fortify. You have to have at least 3 or 4 conversations with new potential brokers today. And you have to have at least 3 to 4 conversations today with past brokers who've already joined to fortify your team. All right. That's what it takes to build, to cover ground and own the ground. Otherwise, you're just a broker. That person who put those almond joys in our mailbox, that realtor, like Marlo, my wife said to me, who would we use if we decided to sell our house tomorrow? I know a lot of people are real estate agents. It'd be that woman. It'd be that woman. And it's not because she put almond joys in our mailbox. It's because of all the things. She's the same woman who put red chairs out at our local concerts in the park each Thursday and said, hey, anyone need a chair? I've already got a few chairs out. Would love to get you some good seats. She just goes above and beyond to be neighborly, to do things in the neighborhood. And you know what? She's only been selling real estate 3 years, yet she would get most people's business who know her because of how she's neighborly and cares about the community. Do you care about your community you're in? You don't have to take it to that level, but if you do, you'll get every business who wants funding. You'll get every client who needs funding. Once they know you're in funding, they'll come to you for sure. They won't even think about using someone else because you've separated yourself as someone who's not just peddling funding. You've separated yourself as someone who cares about your local business owner community. You can't do that on a national level. You can do it on a local level. You can do it nationally. I shouldn't say that. It's just a lot harder. So, folks, as we go out to expand our territory today and fortify our territory, I want you to imagine a year from now. You've done this consistently. You've done it consistently. And now your territory, you put that warm blanket out, right? You blanket your town, that intersection, those 4 intersections, those 6. If you haven't already done that, schedule today 1 intersection that you're going to fortify, expand into, and fortify this week. Just have 1 intersection by the end of this week that you've expanded into and fortified. Every business owner in that strip mall, every business owner in the strip mall across the street, everyone after that. And now make sure you got 1 intersection that you've expanded and fortified. Otherwise, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Do I really want to make an impact? Do I really want to change my family tree? Do I really want to have a business that pays me significantly? Do you want a raise? This is how you get a raise. You want to make triple next year? This is all you got to do. Have triple the territory, triple the territory, triple the territory, expand and fortify. That's all you got to do. And by doing that, you know what happens? Your income grows by the same size of your territory. It's like they're oil wells. Every time you take an intersection and they get to know you care, every single time, it is like an oil well that you've got planted that you own, cash reserve. Every single year, you're going to make money off that. We're not just going to use this realtor this year if we sell a house. It'll be 10 years from now, whenever we choose to sell a house. If she's still doing it, she's going to get our business, right? Unless someone else comes along and she fades away. But if she doesn't fade away, she's getting our business. You have to do the same thing in business funding. You don't have to. There's thousands of real estate agents in our town. In fact, there's 30 who live in my neighborhood. We wouldn't use any of them. We wouldn't use any of them. We know they're licensed agents. Are you separating yourself? Because guess what? If you do that, all of them will come to you. You want renewal income? You want residual income? Build relationships expand. They're like oil wells. Expand. You want to raise? Expand. It's not call more. It's not, that can be, but it's how many relationships are you building? It's a warm blanket, not just a blanket. Warm blanket is nurturing your built relationships. That's our challenge for the day. Sorry for the late start. Sorry for the streaming issues, but we're here live and you're here live and you got it live. So that one intersection's got to be handled by Friday. And if you've already got one, make it two. And if you've already got two, make it three. If you've already got three, make it four. The bigger your territory, make sure you're fortifying it as well and nurturing it. By doing that, you'll have hundreds of businesses who count on you for funding, and you'll have 30 or 40 a year just because of knowledge, not because of your outreach work, because of knowledge that you exist and care about businesses. Tyler and I are going to a Chamber of Commerce meeting tomorrow. Why? Because we want to be neighborly and get to know all the businesses so we can see who we can help, not with funding, but by promoting their business. They'll learn about our funding, but I want to help that roofing company. I want to help that carpet cleaning company. I want to help the companies in my community. And by doing so, they'll want to help me and they'll use me as well. It's just being neighborly. It's not manipulative. It's servants. Be a servant. All right, folks, that's it for our huddle today. Name that intersection. Go get it. 1, 2, 3. How many are you going to have by the end of the week? At least one. At least one. Each one, reach one. Each one, reach one. Recruit a team. Have them do the same. Ready? Break.